him. I said, okay, what is the solution? Crickets just chirp. I don't hear shit.
No.
Nobody will answer me.
Give me a solution. Give me an answer. Give me something intelligent that might sway my decision. Because I've made my mind up for myself. I'm not following anybody else. I watch the news and I watch what's going on and I read about it and I make an informed decision myself. And you people out there, I'm just going to straight up say it. You libtards, you're just nothing but a bunch of sheep. Bunch of sheep.
Some dude put in quotes how we pronounce liberal. LIB space RULL. I think he had an apostrophe in there too somewhere.
Liberal.
So that's how we talk. I don't give a shit.
Liberal. Pardon me, buddy. Liberal.
Good comeback, bud.
Liberal.
I'll tell you right now, he kind of pissed Donnie off because the guy ended up telling me he was a writer, he's a sculptor, he was all that shit. Then he was like a fine aged wine. I was more like a Miller Lite or Miller Gin Draft with cigarette butts in it, which I corrected him. I said, dude, it's Pabst Blue Ribbon, you know, we fucking keep it white trashy around here. Come on now. He doesn't think our sense of humor is funny. Because he said, only things we think are funny are drinking, tits, and something else. And I corrected him again and said, dude, I don't think there's anything funny about tits. That's not a joking matter.
Hang on. No. Drinking, people like you. Shit cracks me up every time.
Yeah.
People
you forgot to mention that one.
God dang. Just consider yourself. Trust me, we're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he did say in his bio he was irritable.
Well, of course you are. Go to your safe space until it goes away, okay? Seriously. I want to see the size of your safe space.
One guy, his bio talked about how it wasn't him because he voted for the email.
The email lady.
That's what he said. Then he stated how he was a socialist. Socialism would save the world.
Mm-hmm.
Ask those people in Venezuela.
Yep.
How'd that work out for them?
How about all them East Germans who had to go pick up bread once a week? Oh, they was loving life, I bet. You know, hell, the way they had it back then is kind of the way we had it during the Depression. You know, socialism does not work unless you like potato soup.
If you like a diet of that, then yeah, jump on.
Yeah, because that's where it'll turn out to be. I mean, I don't know why you would want to go. Why bitch about college and bitch about how much college costs and whether somebody's going to pay for it if you want socialism. If you want socialism, who cares? Everybody's going to make the same. Why trouble yourself by going to college? Huh?
That's what I'm saying, man. Let's not stop it forgiving your debt for college. No more debt. Just, you had a car note? No, you don't. Not anymore.
Bernie Sanders says, no more house payments. No more.
Credit cards? What about credit cards, Bernie?
Clipped them in half. Nothing. Nothing.
Hey, what about personal loans I have with maybe a friend? What do you think about those? Am I going to have to pay those back, Bernie?
Fuck them. Fuck them all.
See? I can see why Sammy's maybe leaning towards voting for Bernie now. It becomes...
You owe nobody, and we will pay you for it.
If he gets elected, he should start telling other countries, like, oh, that debt we owed you, I forgave it. It's gone.
Today is Friday. It's free Nike shoe day. Thanks, Uncle Bernie.
That's what he's going to use Twitter for. He'll announce free every day.
That's it. It's Tuesday. Taco Bell free day. Go get a taco. Just one, though.
That'd be hilarious.
I do this so I can put the loan sharks out of business.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though, man. This is going to be interesting when these Democrats really start fighting for, like, who's going to get the nomination. Because there's some dirt on all of these fools. Like Biden's probably got Hillary's hit squads out trying to off all these women that he's sexually assaulted when he sees them for the first time. He just walks up and molests.
I'm so glad that I've never met the Clintons, and I'm elated that I'm not on the radar.
No, that you know of.
Because if you know them, you need to walk scared with your head turned around 180 degrees, watching behind you. Because if you know an inkling of anything that has gone on while those two have been alive that happens to be illegal, run.
The chance you're going to meet a horrible demise in a quote-unquote accident greatly increases.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt. It's not death. It's called untimely demise.
That should be Hillary's most used hashtag.
Hashtag untimely demise. Yeah.
Jeez, man.
Yeah.
Hashtag Hillary will suicide your ass.
Hashtag everything free. It's all free. Nobody died. Well, who pays for it? Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Today's freeness sponsored by Japan.
I should not have got this high before we started recording this.
I don't even sound like Bernie Sanders either. I'm trying my best.
No, but that's the new Bernie Sanders voice. Where,
yeah, that's I don't know. I got nothing. It's where else do you go with that when socialism? You know, it's not like everybody gets a Chevrolet.
What would Bernie give away? You think?
I have no idea what he'd give away. No, I don't. I mean, he surprised me already with this student loan debt forgiveness.
The first time around, he was like, free college. Everybody will get college for free. This time he's like, man, I got to ump the ante a little bit. They've already heard that song and dance.
Well, yeah, and somebody pulled him aside and said, hey, if you give everybody free college, then everybody's on the same plane and they'll all make $15. Actually, I think it's a better idea. That's what he should have said. Let's roll with this. $15 an hour. Everybody will be on socialism. You turn 65 and you get socialism security. God, we got to get off Bernie Sanders.
Man, that's a bumper sticker we should make.
Turn 65.
Hashtag socialism security.
So you feeling a little elevated?
Yeah, I am, bud. I really am.
Well, thank God 1 year ago that shit passed.
1 year ago today. Today's the 26th of June. Oklahoma has had medical marijuana for exactly 1 year ago today. We passed.
And you know what? Kudos Oklahoma. In 1 year, I think y'all surpassed Colorado in what they did in a year.
We went from it passing at a vote to a dispensary being open faster than any other.
Yeah.
So, I mean, which is surprising because remember when we first passed it, it was kind of a shitstorm.
Oh, it was.
Remember they had like 5 conditions you could get it prescribed for, and people went apeshit over that. And I mean, I thought it was going to be really a drug out process. I think, Arkansas passed their a good minute before.
It's like 3 years ago.
They just now started being able to sell out of dispensaries there.
Yeah, but they were, in my opinion, and it's just merely my opinion because I cannot smoke the gun. I think they did it right because they have a lot of limitations on both the grow and the dispensary part, especially when it comes to testing. Oklahoma's supposed to have it, but there's really no backbone in it.
Well, I thought Oklahoma's was voluntary.
Yeah, they have it, but there's no backbone. It's just voluntary. Arkansas is mandatory.
I prefer to deal with dispensaries that are involved in the whole testing procedure.
Absolutely, because you know what you're getting and how much you're getting. Somebody could be out there making edibles saying that there's 25 milligrams in each piece, and there might be 25 micrograms.
What was the name of that documentary I told you should watch on Netflix? I said was so good, and you watched it, and you were like, "Yeah, that was great."
I did, and just like Bernie Sanders, I don't remember the name of it, but
is it called Rolling Papers?
Something like that, I think. Yeah, and they talked about they talked about the same thing where, they did an analysis of people gotten sick on some edibles.
That's right. Yeah.
And they went to testing it to find out what was in it, and there was basically just about 0% THC in it.
There's a whole lot of bullshit.
Yeah, a whole lot of crap, and there's really nothing anybody can do. All that the government can do, or all the government did in that case, was they have a maximum that you can't go over, but there's nothing in the law that says, it can't be over 25 milligrams, but it needs to be under. It can't go over the number, and it can't go under the number by 10% or something like that.
They need to do something that is holding their feet to the fire a little more.
Arkansas has it. Arkansas is smart. It took a long time to get there, but they are smart about it. At least they've got, I don't know what you call it, checks and balances.
That's what it should. That's the way it should be.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm selling you, it's just like gas. You get an 87 octane. The Oklahoma Corporation Commission tests that shit pretty regular to make sure that you're getting 87 octane and not 82 or 83.
That's something we put in our car.
Yeah.
THC we put in our body.
Right. If I put it in my body, I need to know how much of it's going in. Or how about this? Let's just throw it out there and just make a big old pile of Ativan soup. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. If you want to go sleep, relax. That's fine. Ativan's awesome. But how much soup do you eat to get there? See what I memean?
To get the therapeutic level and not the overdose level.
Yeah,
not that you can overdose on THC, but
no. But my point is the state sets a number, and you can't go over that, right? Well, okay, you buy 10 of them. It doesn't mean you can't eat all 10. It just says that can't go over 25 milligrams a piece, right? So, well, what about soup? If you just have some Ativan in the soup, a bunch of Ativan in the soup, you don't know if it's got a lot of Ativan or very little Ativan, but you don't have it broken down per spoonful. So you just eat what you think might do you good, and then you never wake up the next day.
Yeah.
That's a really shitty analogy.
Surprise.
Yeah. But we did a whole episode on shitty analogy. That was a fun episode, by the way. But
I think we should do that in season. We should do that in season 3. If we've done a show this year that you guys particularly enjoyed, start telling us about it online, because we may need to rehash some of those stories in next week's.
And how do they get a hold of us? 2. Of course, you can get a hold of us at the Tiddy and Shiner Show on Facebook. And what's the rest there, Shiner?
The gram is going to be Tiddy _ the word and _ Shiner. Then we're on the Twitter sphere at TNS Show. You can find us there. And I guess if you're a shit talker, that's where you like to contact us at.
And that's spell out the word and, T and S Show?
Yep. And then we also got an email. You can hit us up at tiddyandshinershow@gmail.com. Again, spell the word
A-N-D. Don't forget it. If you spell it like college students spell it today, it would just be an N, and you wouldn't get there because, you know what? We like correct spelling. Probably because we're old. Speaking of old, I'm going to go take a whiz. How about you, Shiner?
Well, I'm going to refresh my drink is what
Donnie, let's pump the brakes for a second, put some cool music up here for these people to listen to, and we will see you all on the other side.
Boom.
Hi, and welcome back to the Bernie Sanders Show. We have line 1 open. Call in. Feel free to ask any questions. Socialism rocks. I've lost it, dude.
Poor Donnie. He's just over there shaking his head back and forth as he looks out the window.
I have straight up lost it.
I know this. I know a while ago, out of the corner of my eye, I saw him tip back a bottle. It wasn't a can. It was a bottle that had a clear liquid in it. And I know for a fact he doesn't like to drink water. So I wonder what he has back there.
Dude, you're supposed to be the puppet master. You're supposed to kind of control us when we get out of control. You think socialism's not out of control, Donnie? You little fucking dweeb.
He is, man. Bernie's always mad. He's always mad.